Okay, so welcome back to another episode on speedrunning. So we've got our tide. Of course, this is tied with 2 weeks ago. We got a 26-second time, and now we got another 26-second time this last week. So that's pretty good. But we also have a bunch more crystals to run. We got 10 more for this one. This one's a catalyst fragment vault, so we're not really gonna run that. But we're gonna take the artifact, and this is a little sneak peek for our next video. Yep, nope, no more talking about that. We're just gonna go straight into this vault. 5 obelisk vault. So, seeing as it is a 5 obelisk vault, even though it's a speedrun vault, we're just going to, skip it, I think. That vault was done relatively quickly, so for this week, our current fastest time is 1:17. We're about to head into the second vault of the episode. Come on now, 5 obelisks again, we're just gonna skip it. Obelisk 1, obelisk 2, obelisk 3, obelisk 4, and that looks like obelisk 5 right over there, and then we'll be able to go directly into the Complainer Vault. Yes, perfect. Gok 2 has been slain. Perfect. And now it's time for the third vault, which hopefully will not be a 5 or a 6 obelisk vault, because then I would be sad. I should probably explain right now what we're actually doing. So, these vault crystals are called Raffle Vault crystals. They generate procedurally generated dungeons, which have different things. This is a 3 obelisk vault, which you can see in the bottom left corner. So what we want to do is we want to go directly as fast as we can to the obelisks, and it looks like we've got all 3 of them in a row, which is really, really good. This is a very unfortunate room, though. Perfect. Okay. Okay, we're not going to get a new speedrun time with this guy, but we did get 27 seconds, so 1 second off of the current world record, which is also held by me because I'm the only one doing this. But overall, that's actually amazing. But yeah, no, so the way that this works is these crystals, when you put them into the portal frame, they generate a procedurally generated dungeon. Each dungeon has a number of obelisks between 3 and 6. Which, when you are doing the vaults, also this vault has 5 obelisks, but we're just going to talk while I do it. So when you get and activate all of the obelisks in the vault, then you summon the boss. And the boss you have to fight in order to get a boss crate, which gives you a 5% chance at getting an artifact, as well as some pretty good loot. The loot's not what we're after, though, because we already have pretty much infinite loot, as you can see from the top left. If I turn off X-ray, we have 36 quintillion EMC, which EMC is a energy that you use within the equivalent exchange mod, which essentially just makes it so that we can transmute that energy into almost anything. But one of the few things we can't do is transmute it into the actual goal of this series, which is to collect 25 unique artifacts in order to create a portal to do the final boss fight. So, or the final vault, sorry. And what we're doing right now is we're doing speedruns, because if we get a really good speedrun time, we get weekly 1 free artifact, random artifact, which is a 1 in 25, but we also just get to have a fun time getting as fast a time as we possibly can. And that's what I really enjoy doing. And so I'm gonna keep doing it. But this is quite interesting. I should probably delete the waypoint so it doesn't distract us. Anyway, we've got 6 crystals left. We're just gonna hop directly into this guy. 5 obelisks again. We're just gonna skip this one. But now you pretty much get the premise of what this mod pack is and what I'm trying to do here. And I hope you guys will stick around and watch some more, because I'm finding it to be quite fun. And if you are as well, this is a modified version of the mod pack. The original mod pack is called Vault Hunters 2nd edition, but this is Vault Hunters Plus, which is my version of it, which has a lot more grindy aspects and also a lot more just overall game breaking things that are quite interesting to me. So yeah, if you really enjoy it, then leave a like and subscribe. And if you want me to actually post this mod pack officially on CurseForge, then please leave that comment down below, because I'm a one-man team, and so I'm working really hard on doing all this stuff, but it takes a lot of time and effort, and if you could, I'd really appreciate it. So yeah, anywho, we are going to finish this vault. I'm fighting myself, apparently. Got another boss crate, and we got 5 attempts left to potentially beat that 27-second time. That time was really good. It was a little unfortunate where the obelisks were placed, but we do have a pretty good chance. So let's just get into this. Hopefully it's not a 5 or 6 obelisk vault, and it's a 6, so we're just gonna full on skip it. And the final obelisk, which overall that vault took us about 2 minutes, but that's not terrible, really. Although we will showcase the best strategy to get all of the obelisks if you are not using an X-ray, or if you are just doing a server with your friends and you want to try just getting a really good speedrun time. I will show you guys the strategy. I will be using X-ray just as part of the demonstration. It's a 4 obelisk vault, and I mean we got 2 close by, but we're not going to beat 27 seconds. So you go the first room, which is that one back there, second room, which is this one, then you turn right or left, it doesn't really matter. Then you go all the way until you reach a dead end. And this is the path with the highest chance to get obelisks as quick as possible. So then you hit the dead end, then you take another turn, then you go straight until you hit another dead end, then you turn again the same way, and then you follow that path all the way to the end, which should, in theory, if it's a 3 or a 4, this is the best chance that you have to actually get all of these. If it's a 3 obelisk, what you can also try, if you want to risk it, is instead you can just head directly straight from the room, and that's gonna be the best way to get you the very best time. But overall, you see, following that strat took us almost exactly a minute, and it works out very consistently for even 5 obelisk vaults. And then from this room, what you'll want to do to complete it out is then you'll go across and then you'll head back to the center room, which will be the room that you turned originally from. And that is the best chance for you to get it. This one's a 6 obelisk, so I'm just gonna skip it. And yeah, actually, you know what? Well, I will showcase the strategy once more because it's the best way. But I'm also gonna grab the little periphery ones because I need them. So we're just gonna follow the same path, but it does give you the best chance, even though we are like going around and skipping part of it. This will give you the best chance. So 4 obelisks left, right? You're going straight from here, and you keep going straight. You don't really stop going straight ever until you reach that dead end. Then at the dead end, you take the turn again. I definitely prefer turning right, and then you go straight until you reach a dead end here. Of course, dash is a very helpful thing when it comes to speedruns, although make sure to not dash into something because you can get your momentum fully canceled, and that's really rough, to be honest. But then once you're on this straightaway, you just head straight, and it is the highest chance. Of course, it's not guaranteed, especially with just the sheer amount of rooms in here, but it is the best opportunity. So I'm just gonna head straight in here. We did end up getting another one, which is nice. This room's probably the dead end. Yep. And then we've got one here and one there. Of course, typically, actually, there's one over there, so we'll just follow it. Typically, you'll just go from that dead end room over to here, and then you will just go straight this way until you reach the room that you started from, which, if you get there and you haven't gotten all of them, it's not really worth calling it even a speed run, so don't even bother. You know, but overall, not a terrible strategy. It works very consistently, which is what I like about it. And especially if you're using X-ray or something, it is just so helpful for finding everything. This one's a 3 obelisk vault, so we're going to give it a second to load it in. And now we're going to toggle X-ray. There's one behind the initial room. Is there anything over here? 1, 2. So that means we'll go straight here. That means we'll go this way. And nothing over there, which is a bummer, because if there was, we'd get the speed run already. But we did not, so we're not going to be able to actually speedrun this guy because our time is up, which is unfortunate. We still have one more attempt. Let's see. If from this guy, does it chain into anything? It chains into chains into one over here. Does that one chain into anything? Because if this one chained into anything, then there was a potential chance. It looks like no, so that's a bummer. Wasn't even going to chain regardless, but we've got one more Vault Crystal to actually run here, and so that should be absolutely amazing. Let's do this. Come on now. If it's not a 3 or a 4 obelisk, I'm going to just get another one. It's a 6, so we're just going to skip it and get another crystal. Okay, let's just go into this one. Come on now. Come on now. 4 obelisk. Okay, we'll take it. Come on now. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, 1, 2. Shoot, we took the wrong path. Also, there's a bunch of stuff in my way, apparently, because it does not want us to get a speedrun time. There's one over there as well. Shoot. We're not going to be able to speedrun this one, but that's fine. What I'm going to do for next episode, we're actually going to be doing a artifact farming video. So on how to farm artifacts the most efficient way in this mod pack, and there is a very efficient way, which is actually utilizing a little bit of an interesting thing that happens when you get to later levels in a raid vault, but for that, you'll have to tune in tomorrow for that episode. So, anywho, this is going to be not quite the end of the video yet, because we still need to do a couple things. So, we need to open up all these boss crates, and in order to do that, we gotta get out of this vault. But what we really want is those artifacts, and we gotta roll our 1 additional artifact. So, we have a chance for 11 total artifacts. What I'm thinking we get is we maybe get 1 out of all these boss crates, because it's a very low % chance. Anyway, no artifact, 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 no... Oh, 1 artifact, and no artifact. Okay, we got 2. That's fine. We're currently missing 3 artifacts. We have 22 right now, so come on now. And we already have that one, and we already have that one. Dang, that's a bummer. But, anywho, if you do enjoy this video, please give it a like, subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next one, because it just means a lot to me, and I really enjoy making this kinds of videos. And also stay tuned for the next episode, which will come out today, which will be on this. So, yeah, anywho, GG's, peace, have a great day. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!